incredible. I never thought that we would be here. My first ever ride on X2. I'm beyond excited. It was already running this morning as we came in, so we know it's open. All right, and here we go. After years of watching videos. That thing was beyond what I expected. That was one of the most intense roller coasters I've ever ridden. Regardless, I didn't feel any roughness at all. I don't know what the issue is. That thing is incredible. It's easily a top 10 coaster. We just rode it 5 times to start the day, and not even an hour. I absolutely love this thing. Ride number 2 of the day, one of the last Mega Loopers standing. Oh boy, here we go.
If you're scared of heights, don't look down. To lay a generator outside.
For the new for 2020 / new for 2019, Premier Rides dueling racing coaster West Coast Racers. I've heard good things, mostly good things so far. All right, and here we go. First ever ride, 4th ride of the day overall. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely love that. For being Premier Rides, I'm really impressed. That was forceful for it being from them. Premier really doesn't produce rides that are that forceful aside from Mr. Freeze. Those 2 Outer Bank ejector hills, the high five moment provides some incredible sideways ejector. All of the inversions are great. Very decent hang time on all of them. It's just such a fun layout for a racing coaster. I feel like there's not really that many steel racing coasters that have been built out there. You know, other than Batman and Robin the Chiller, this is really like the successor to it. If I had one complaint, it would be the restraints, but you can kind of work around those. The comfort collars are so unnecessary. They really jab you in the neck. So I'm gonna ride to my second to last unridden GCI. That's Apocalypse. Again, I'm really critical of GCIs, but for the first half, that was really good. A lot of good, solid pops of floater airtime. That second half, it leaves a bit to be desired, but still, it's overall a pretty decent GCI, somewhere in the the middle of the pack. Now we've got Full Throttle and my last RMC Twisted Colossus before we start re-rides. Lines have been nothing. We did X2 like 6 times in a row. We did West Coast Racers multiple times in a row. We've pretty much walked on almost everything. Now for the Skyrocket 3-1, I'm really anticipating for the hang time Full Throttle.
4, 3, 2, 1. This is clear.
Full Throttle is fucking absurd. That launch is incredibly forceful, especially for premier rides. There's an insane amount of hang time in that vertical loop. And that top hat, oh my god, that top hat. I've never gotten so much airtime on a top hat before. Jesus Christ, I don't care how short the layout is, that thing's incredible. Magic Mountain is easily the best themed Six Flags park. I love this. So Twisted Colossus, where do I even start? First of all, such a long ride. Of course, you know, you're gonna expect that with it being a Mobius dueling coaster. It's got a lot of really decent moments of ejector on it. The Zero G stall is incredible. But overall, I don't think there's one like extremely standout, intense element on the ride. I think it's a lot of really good elements packed into one layout. Kind of like a Steel Vengeance. It's not, you know, there's not one standout element. It's just a lot of, you know, really good elements taken at a really quick pace. I think it's kind of the same deal with Twisted Colossus. Of course, we didn't get a dueling ride, but still a great RMC, but, you know, in the mid-tier. It's two mid-tier RMCs put together. I'm a man that will admit when I'm wrong, and that first assessment on Twisted Colossus was wrong. I might be crazy, but I got second to last row that first ride. I got last row these last two rides, and there is such a difference. The ejector is top notch. That first inversion blue side, there is just so much whip. That stall is filled with hang time. There's just so much ejector. We're halfway through the day. Now we're gonna go hit Full Throttle one more time, then head to Adventure City, and then it's night rides at Knott's to end the day. So that's it from our first day at Six Flags at Magic Mountain. We got a lot done today, but thank God that we have a full day tomorrow, because I have not gotten enough marathoning done today. This has taken my #1 Six Flags park spot for sure. The only park I can really compare this to is Cedar Point. It's just so incredible. It has so many top tier rides that you can ride. You really can't get bored during the day. There's not many parks that can keep you entertained from open to close, just riding roller coasters, but this is one of them. We're on to Adventure City and then Knott's night rides. We'll see you there.